Hi everyone, my name is Zach. As you can see, I'm standing in a completely empty gym that used to be full of customers. We've been shut down since March 16th. We're scheduled to be back in business June 28th or sometime. I don't really even know. The goalposts keep moving. The reason that I'm doing these videos is because there are some questions and aspects of this lockdown that have been completely ignored by the media. And there are thousands of Washington State business owners and families that depend on those business owners' income that have either already been completely decimated or on the precipice of complete catastrophic devastation that they will not recover from. So, the question for today is, Governor Inslee, who pays the bill? I'm going to head over to the whiteboard and show you exactly what I'm talking about here. In a normal functioning economy, this is the way it works. The customer pays the business, pays the landlord, who pays the bank, who holds the mortgage on the property. All four of these components need to be satisfied in order to have a normal functioning economy. However, on April 17th, Washington State Attorney General Bob Ferguson issued a letter to Washington residents saying to all gym members, you can cancel your membership for any reason and receive a refund within 30 days for any prepaid dues or membership fees that you have paid for prior to the date of the shutdown on the gym. It also goes on to say, if the business does not respond to that consumer request within 30 days, they will face legal consequences under the Consumer Protection Act by the state of Washington. However, I understand the point of customers who are not allowed to use a service being entitled to cancel that service. Completely understandable. But the business is still held responsible to pay the landlord, to pay our utilities, to pay our property taxes, to pay our business licenses. All of the business's legal contracts have not been nullified. The state nullified the customer contracts, but held us on the hook and liable for 100% of all of our expenses and stole the very source of revenue that we use to pay all of those expenses. So I did a little math to give you some perspective. I own 3 gyms in King and Snohomish County. So I added it all up. All of my rent for 3 months, which is April 1st through when we're anticipated to start going again, which is the end of June. So 3 months of rent on those facilities, insurance payments, property taxes, utilities, all of those contracts added up. Let me give you the number. It adds up to $132,000 that my business, and some of which I have a personal guarantee on, is being held liable when the state completely eliminated any way that I can use those facilities to generate revenue. How is this fair? How is this equitable? How is this even legal for one person, the Attorney General, to completely nullify their contracts, but then enforce the next 3 in the line contracts? How? Who pays the bill for this? How do you expect a business who can't receive revenue to pay that? No one's asking this question. Governor Inslee, who pays the bill? Tell me. Are the taxpayers going to pay the bill? Are you just going to let businesses wither and die on the vine until they're no longer there to pay the bill? Who pays the cost of the shutdown? You have not said one single word about who the responsible party is for paying the bill to businesses that are complying with your orders and are left to just die because of those orders. I would really like a response, and I would really like the media to do their job and ask people, ask the governor, who pays these costs? Because we're all dying here. So that's it, Governor Inslee. Who pays the bill? We have more videos in a series of installments here asking questions that we just don't believe there are any answers being put forth by the state of Washington. We will see you next video.